Today is part 2 of body weight exercises. Today we're doing the lower half, and you don't need any equipment at all, no weights at all, because we're going to be doing isometric exercises. As I spoke about last week, I know that it can be really frustrating when you are ready to do a workout and get toned, but while your mind is totally in on it, your joints may not allow you to be doing heavy repetitions. It can flare up arthritis, it can increase joint pain, but you still want to get in a workout. And I find that that happens a lot of times, especially with the low body when we're talking about knees and backs. That's why isometric exercises are so powerful, because you do not move the joint. And so over time, as we hold these exercises longer, you recruit more and more muscle fibers, increasing lean mass and revving up your metabolism, and at the same time, it's not as hard on your joints. So once again today, you do not need any equipment whatsoever. We're just gonna do isometric exercises for the lower body. Are you ready? Let's get started. Start by placing your feet shoulder width apart. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Then, leading with your hips, pull your hips back and bend your knees just a little bit. You do not need to bend your knees too much, only as far as you feel comfortable. Weight in heels or the midpoint of your foot, and then from here, look down. Is your knee over the midline of your foot? So you want to make sure your knees are not over your toes, because then that can aggravate your joints as well. You want to make sure that you're pushed back, and it's almost as though you're sitting on an imaginary chair. You don't need to go low again. So if you can, bring it down low, but you don't have to. Studies show that the muscle fibers still recruit around the knee when you're up high. And as we continue to hold this, you're gonna notice more and more muscle fibers are recruiting as you start to get burning sensation. It should feel light. You don't want it to be too intense. Just starting to feel more and more as your muscle fibers are recruiting. If you feel knee pain, stand up just a little bit more. We're not looking to get into the joint, just the surrounding muscles. Keep on holding this. Deep inhales and exhales. This one is light on the knees as long as you come up when you need to and you keep your bottom pushed back. Deep inhale and exhale. Okay, and release. Stand up and shake it out, and now we're going to the ground. So come on down onto the ground and place your feet shoulder width apart, just like this. Nan, do you mind moving? Okay, perfect. So bring your knees out, and it doesn't matter whether your toes are on the ground or whether you lift them up. Either way, it's perfect. Slide your hands along your side and then take one more scooch out. We're gonna work the back of the legs. Lift up the bottom, squeeze the bottom a lot, and we're gonna hold this here. No knee pain whatsoever. This is a great one. If you have any sort of knee pain, you should feel it in the back of your legs and your hamstrings and in your bottom. If you're not feeling this, you can scooch out so your legs are straighter. And if you're feeling this too much, slide in so that you're closer to your bottom. The further out you are, the more you're elongating those muscles and it becomes harder. If your heels come in, you're reducing the amount of muscles. You're still getting in a great workout. It just depends on what level you're at. The bottom is high. Keep on holding. Deep inhale and exhale. Squeeze the bottom. Keep on holding. This is isometric, and you start to feel more and more of those muscle fibers recruiting. Again, if you need to, bring your heels out and feel more muscle activation in the back of your heels. This is more advanced. Or take a huge step in and make it easier. Okay, and release. And that's it. Those are 2 exercises that you can do, isometric exercises that continue to recruit more and more muscle fiber, increase lean muscle mass, and reduce joint pain at the same time as you're revving up your metabolism and you're getting strong. Okay, that's it for this week. I will see you next week. For more motivational fitness and nutrition tips that make 50 and beyond the healthiest and most vibrant years of your life, visit AliciaJonesHealthyLiving.com. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.